Hello everyone, and welcome back to Graveyard Keeper. Alright, we've got a headstone to make. We gathered the materials at the end of the last episode, and now we have to make this headstone itself. I wish it didn't take so much energy to do, but I'm happy for how many points it gets us. Whenever we can actually start, finally... We'll eat our apples to regain the energy. Finally getting some blue points, we should be able to just expand our tech tree quite a bit. We just have to get there. Now I think we actually have enough. We could buy a book from the astrologer, not today, but tomorrow, because he'll be there. So let's just go ahead and install this stuff, making sure that our graveyard stays in tip-top condition. Alright, 32 now. I do wish we could just pray every day. Do we need to look at this sign before this activates? To the Inquisitor. Did we talk to the Inquisitor about it? I feel like we did. I feel like we need to do the flyers and the firewood to him before he'll let us use that part of the graveyard. I think we have the firewood sitting around somewhere. I feel like we made it ages ago. So maybe we could get that out of the way. Flyers we don't really have the stuff for yet. I have literally 2 firewood. Okay then. That's nowhere near 20 firewood. Did I store it down here? I feel like I wouldn't have, but maybe I did. No. I did not. At least it makes sense based on my storage scheme that I would not have done that. I'm assuming to make some firewood we'll need to cut down a tree. So we're gonna go do that. And we're gonna figure out what we need to make 20 firewood. Is it a billet? Do we need a billet? Yeah, we can make 6 firewood from 1 billet. So we should have not enough, if I recall correctly, but we can make some more billets. I'm not sure if we'll make it all the way there today then. Because that should be 20 exactly, right? Pretty sure. It's 18? Weren't there 2? Did I not pick them up? Yeah, there were 2. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Then everything was fine, so no worries there. We can see if we can make it to Witch Hill. We do have our shortcut. I just don't know how early he leaves. In the day, I don't know when he'll vacate. So I'm guessing eventually we can use the vineyard to start growing grapes for wine. I know you can set up a whole like winery type situation. I've got the firewood. I'm glad to see you're with us in our righteous battle. Yes, there was a curse, and still the evil is somewhere nearby, so you need to be sure you're on our side before I give you permission to use that part of the graveyard again. Get permission. I'm not sure, but obviously you're more trusted than most of my guards, so here's your permission. Okay. If you see something suspicious, tell me immediately. So we've gotten permission, so that'll let us go and clear out that side of the graveyard. And I heard my bell. My bell, my bell, my bell. And that'll mean 2 more burial certificates to sell, so maybe we should buy that book from the astrologer and just get, I think it's 20 blue points. It will help us with our tech tree problem where we're just kind of stuck at the moment. We don't want to be stuck, we just kind of are. So let's get another burial certificate. We can fix up the graveyard later. Yep, he's a pretty good one. So we'll just go ahead and bury him. We don't need to make it look fancy to get the burial certificate to take to Haradrim. We just have to actually bury him. So there we go. All buried. We're still at 30 graveyard quality, not 32 graveyard quality. We are at 30 as well, so we do not need to worry about that immediately, although we should, you know, be taking care of our graveyard. So I'm gonna sleep, and then we're gonna head to the astrologer tomorrow, since we are having some issues getting enough faith to proceed with stuff that we're doing at the moment. Maybe it's just time for us to start trying to buy it. At least for now. I don't think there's anything else we need to be purchasing, and we'll have more. It's 5 silver for the book. And we'll have more than that. We currently have 5 silver, so we'll have another 3, I think, from selling the 2 burial certificates that I should have on me at the moment. So it's still dark out, so the astrologer's probably not even out yet. But that's fine, because we have to stop in at the bar first. I wish I had the stamp. We'll sell both of these. So yeah, we now have 8 of them. So we need to get our friendliness levels up with everyone. I'm assuming that's what it kind of is it's considering like our friendship level is either high or low or non-existent. Yeah, I was gonna see. We were gonna go down and talk to Dig as well. We can clear out this. This is pretty easy to clear out and it gives us a lot of green points, so why would we not do that? I don't really think we wanted to do that though. I'll take this out though, just in case, because like this is something, but we can't use it. And I'm wondering if it's because we can't see it or what. So he has oil and seeds. But yeah, so nothing we really need. Still carrying around a fish that I forgot that we had. We should try making the fillets, because maybe it's just a practice thing, and there's nothing else to do with them as far as I know. So it can only be a good thing. We also need some stone. And I know this because we're going to need it to make a headstone for that grave. We used all the stone we had for the one we just made in the last episode. Alright. So we don't have the diary. I'm very, very sorry. Here is 25 when used. Pen and ink is very expensive. So I'm gonna buy it. It's very, very expensive to do so. But we'll put it there and then we'll use it right away. So we get plus 25 points for our tech trees, so that lets us actually look at stuff. I don't know if this is what we should be doing immediately. We want, of course, to give ourselves the best use that we can, so flyer would be good. Prayer for prosperity would be useful. Because if we can make these, we can actually start working on the church. Obviously, we need a desk. And we need these as well. So you can gather more resources from small plants. Create grapes, find Trellis, create hops. So I mean, all of this stuff is important. That's always the problem. Is that everything is important. Like, we need these in order to make some progress. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the desk so we can build that. We're gonna get the ability to create flyers. We're gonna get the ability to create these. Because we needed 10 if we were gonna keep this one. Which one's more important? Not journalist, that's not it. This one, or this one. The candelabra for the church itself. I think we're gonna go for upgrading the church first and foremost. And then we're gonna finish it off with this one. We're gonna try and make a crematorium eventually, obviously. So there you go. At least we have some new stuff to work with now, new stuff to do, and we can proceed. I would have loved to have gotten the beams, because then we could free up more of the underground space for a quick passage. But quick passage is great, but if you have no reason to go to a place because you have nothing you can do there, well, now then that's just a little pointless. But we're gonna go back to the church. We're gonna see what it takes to build all this new stuff that we've just unlocked, and hopefully we can really get like a rip-roaring church going for ourselves. Make a better chance of success, because tomorrow we have to pray. I wish we could just afford one of those every week. The 25 points, granted 25 points only goes this far at the beginning, where everything's like, oh, you need 5 points for this. So eventually it's just not enough anymore. So a crematorium's good, because that way if we don't want to bury bodies, we don't have to. Granted, we still have the carrot thing. I'm assuming Donkey will not deliver unless we put out the carrots. And as of yet, we haven't put any more carrots out. So church bench. So we can make candelabras all day and all night, for sure. Because it's just simple iron parts. And we have so much iron. So I think for right now, just to kind of boost tomorrow's chances, we're going to make candelabras. In the future, we'll worry about the benches and whatnot. But simple iron parts are just so easy. I should also see if we have any in storage. I don't think we do. We have some, yes, we do. We have 5. That's not a small amount of them either. And then, oh right, graveyard scroll. Permission at the graveyard, very important. Okay, that's enough for a few. And we need to take this permission to the graveyard. So we should do that before I keep forgetting it, because I will continually forget about it. We do, of course, want to dress up the grave that we've got. So this will let us get a lot of green points. There we go. All done. So I mean, it won't be great. Just a couple. Oh, we don't even have enough for 2? Snap. So how do we know where we can put these? 'Cause it looks like I can't put it anywhere. So I guess we're just gonna do a regular old candelabra then. We don't even have enough for a second one. I meant to have enough for a second one. We'll bring enough tomorrow when we go to pray for a second one. Maybe even a third. We'll see how it goes. because we have plenty of iron for him. So let's see, we have 5, we would need 12. So yeah, let's do that. Just queue it all up. There we go. Because the flitch, we would need to make flitch, and then we would need to, yeah, we don't even have a log, and then we'd have to turn, and we'd need 2 of them. Yeah, so the benches are just more difficult to get, and with us needing to pray tomorrow, it's not really the easiest for us to go and get the benches out of the way, but we can get this stuff out of the way. So let's go ahead and do that. And then hopefully we'll get enough faith to start something else. We won't have enough to talk to Miss Charm, but we will have enough hope, well, to study something if we want to just continue on that, or we might just work on the like something else will probably end up going in these spots eventually, but for now I'm literally just putting them there to give us the best chance. So we should have an 80% chance of success. Now I don't think we're going to be able to make the other thing. We should be able to now at least build the writing desk. Yeah, so it's flitch and nails. We'll have to work on it. We don't have it yet, but we can make it. So 80% chance of success. We've increased our odds, guys. I'd like to say some words. Our church is great. Okay, we already got 2. Okay, nice. 4 whole faith. Great sermon. Alright, so you can see already how much that helps. We should have 6 now. It's not enough to do both studying the key and talking to Charm, but we can do that next time. We can talk to Charm next week. She's just gonna want us to talk to Snake, and it'll honestly probably go a little bit better for us if we've already kind of started getting on his side and opening up the yeah, so we need all that. Oh, it only takes 2 as well, so that's nice. So let's study the key. Okay. Oh, and that gave us a bunch of blue points as well. So we've got an active key and a keeper's key. So I don't know what it takes to study something. Something simple is just 1 faith, but something more complex is gonna be more faith. But hey, you know, blue points. We'll take it. So we can't tell them that the church is looking good. We can say the graveyard's looking good. Yes, I'm no longer even disgusted to be here. Now just maintain at this level to upgrade the church. Okay. So we've got plenty to do because we've unlocked quite a bit. So that's why I'm not like rushing to use our blue points that we just earned quite yet. So when do we know that Snake shows up? On the little beetle day, so the exact opposite day of today, but sometimes he's down there anyway, and I can't really tell you why. He just seems to be there. So let's go and see. He is not there at the moment. So I'm actually gonna store the key down here. That just seems like a good spot for it. Alright, so let's go, and we need nails, and we need flitch to get a writing desk, which will let us start working on a new prayer for prosperity, which brings in more money. Now if there were a prayer for faith, that'd be awesome, but we at least don't have access to it yet. We need 8 flitch, which is 2 logs worth of flitch. So there's no point until we have 2 of these. So let's just go ahead and knock this guy down. Alright, but at least we're making some good points now in the theology category. So let's just make all 12 flitch. That's right, it takes a lot of energy. Forgot about that part. So let's just go build the desk now, because then we can at least see what it's gonna take to continue on that path. I kind of like the carrots thing, because we are growing some. We should check our garden, by the way. We haven't checked it in a bit. So let's head in here. Church is not up to par yet, but we'll get it there. So let's make this desk. Put it there. That seems like a good spot for it. So we can make paper. Okay, we have these. You can make clean paper. We can make notes, chapters. A prayer for faith is just a chapter and 5 faith. I don't know what this stuff is about yet. So it seems like there is a prayer for more faith. And I think we have what we need for it even already. It's just in that chest back in like the basement of my house. And we can't easily get between the 2 of those yet. Soon. Honestly, that might be what we use these blue points for, is to get the technology to make the beams. Might be worth it. So let's see. We have plenty of carrots. Like, that's not really my worry, is that like, oh, we need more carrots, but so we've got some seeds. If we have seeds, then we are planting, but we don't have enough of anything else. And we might as well make compost as much as we can. Oh, we have enough carrot seed. Why was it telling me we didn't? Do you have to have it on us, like actually? So I think that's silly. If it's in this trunk, then it should know that we have them. But maybe that's just how I feel. Let's go ahead and take those seeds, and then we're gonna go ahead and head to bed. Everything completed for now. Get some good snoozing in, and then once that next day that we can meet a snake rolls around, we should unlock the diary to give to the astrologer, and of course the dungeon, which we didn't really get to go through last time, but we should now. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'm the Purple Pegasus, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!